Hello students, welcome back to ChemONotes. If you are preparing for set exams, you are at the right place. So today we will be solving December 2020 Paper 1 Part 1. Grab your notebooks and stay tuned with ChemONotes. Those who have not still subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you can get the notifications of the videos which I prepare for preparation for set exams. So let's begin. So let us start. Consider the following set theoretical expression XYZ where U is the union, intersection is given by this symbol and superscript C is the set complement. Okay. So this example, if you can see, it is based on set theory. Okay. There are three expressions given to us, XYZ, and this, if you find that what is the question they've asked, we have to see the options A, B, C, which is the correct option out of A, B, C, D. So which is true they have asked us, which is the true statement. Okay. So before we proceed to solve this, there must be few students who have not studied statistics at their graduation or post-graduation level, or they must be not knowing how the intersection and unions are to be solved, such examples are to be solved. So first let us understand the basic theory of statistics, that is, the union of two set is a new set containing all unique elements from both the set. So what do you mean by union? As you have seen, union is represented by what? It is represented as a symbol as U. Okay. And what are set? First of all, let me tell you what are set. For example, there is A set. Okay. A is said to be a set if it contains few elements. Let us write those elements as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There are 4 elements for set A, and for while representing set, we represent it by curve brackets. Similarly, let us see, there is one more set B, and B set, let us represent it by let us see 2, 4, 6 and 8. Okay. So these are two sets. One is, you can see there are even numbers, and one is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if these are the two sets, now if you want to represent the union, then I can say that A union B can be represented in this way, that what we are saying, two sets, the new set will contain what? All elements which are present in both the set. Union means all the elements which are present in both the set, but one time only you are going to write them. For example, 1, then there is 2, so here 2 is repeated, so you will not write 2 times, but only one time. Then there is 3, then 4, then 5 is not there, so no 5, but 6 and 8. So union indicates all the elements which are counted one time. Okay. Together we will write all the elements, but only one time we will write all the elements. So next is intersection. Intersection is nothing but, for example, for A and B, if I represent intersection, it will be this way. A intersection B. We represent it in this fashion. And how it is read out? A intersection B. So intersection means basically whichever are the common one. Okay. Wherever they are going to intersect. Now which elements are going to intersect? If you see A intersection B, it is 2 and 4. 2 and 4 are only common elements which are present in both the elements. So the new set becomes A intersection B set becomes 2 and 4. Understood? Now what do you mean by complementary? Complementary is a set containing all the elements of the universe but are not in the given set. How you are going to represent this? Now the same thing which I am showing here can be represented by Venn diagram. Okay, this can be represented in Venn diagram. For example, this is your universe. Let us say there is a square which indicates it is universe. Okay, it is universe. Now in this universe, suppose there is a set A, this is my set A, and as we can see that B and A, when they intersect, there is two elements common. So I can show this intersection like this. This is A set, this is B set, and intersection represent this part where they are going to meet each other. So this shaded part will represent your A intersection B. A intersection B, which is nothing but 2 and 4. Means this shaded part will contain 2 and 4 elements. Okay. Whereas the other elements will be here. In A, this white part, and B, here, this side. Similarly, if this part, which is other than these two circles, will be called as complementary for A and complementary for B. Okay. What do you mean by complementary? Complementary is a set containing all elements of the universe set that are not in the given set. So in the given set, if you see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the given set, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 will be representing in the circles. Other elements which will be there, they will be outside the circle, that will contain as a universe. So those will be called complementary. Okay. So complementary is represented by A dash for A and B dash for B, or even they represent by the superscript C also, like here, R raised to C. So it may be represented A raised to C or A dash. So that is complementary. Complementary means these all elements which are here. I can highlight it like this. Okay. Let me take blue color. So this is what will represent your complementary set, which are other than A. Similarly, B, other than B. All these elements which are present here. So I think this is clear about the basic theory of what is union, intersection, and your complementary. So let us begin with our example. Okay. For example, they have given us X, Y, Z expressions, and these expressions we are going to solve and see when which of the two or which of these elements are having same sets. So first thing what they have given us x is equal to p intersection q intersection q. So it is very simple. If I show a universal set using a Venn diagram, this is my universe. In there are how many circles? Let us say p, then q and r. Okay, pqr, like this. So because they are intersecting, so I have shown all the circles intersecting with each other. Okay, this represents p, this represents q, and this represents r. Now intersection, that indicates what? P is intersecting with q intersecting r. Now which is the part where you can find all the three are intersecting? That is this part. Okay, this is the only common part where center, which I have shaded with red, which indicates the P intersection Q intersection R. Got it, student? So this center shaded red color indicates P intersection Q intersection R. So this will represent your X expression. Now the next one is what? Next one they have told us that it is Y, where Y is what? P intersection Q, then P intersection R and Q intersection R, and then they are union of it. So let us see what is P intersection Q first. Let me draw P intersection Q. Suppose there is a P set which is intersecting Q set. Okay, this is P and this is Q. So this shaded part, let me show you. This shaded part will represent what? P intersection Q. Then what else they have said? P intersection R. Now let me draw one more P. Afterwards we are going to merge these all three diagrams. So P and R, suppose it is like this. Then again this shaded portion will tell us what? The P intersection R. P intersection R. Then what else is there? Q intersection R. And R is to C here. R is to what it is? This we are seeing. Q intersection R is to C. R is to C means the complementary of R they are saying. So there is a Q and R. Now Q and R, for example, this is Q and this is R. Now what they are saying? It is Q intersection R but complementary of R. Complementary of R will be what? The circle R We are not going to consider remaining part of R. So remaining part of R indicates what? The whole Q set. The whole Q set, that is this. Got it? The whole Q set, that is this. And even the universe. So if it is, the universe is here like this, okay, other than R. So actually everything in the universe will come, and even in R. So this is what your Q intersection R raised to C, that is your this part will there. Now if you are going to union all them, what are in between this? P intersection Q is union of P intersection R, correct? You can see here P intersection Q union P intersection R union. So you have to unite all these things. So all these three diagrams, if you merge, union means we have to consider all the elements which are here. Now if you merge this, your diagram will be somewhat like this. What will be the diagram? It will be P, Q and R, correct? And in that also P, let us take all shaded part of PQ, that is this. Then PR, so if this is P, this is Q and this is R, so R indicates this part, correct? And Q, that is this part which is shaded one. Apart from this, union indicates all the other portion which is also there, that is it will contain all this whole part, okay? So this diagram will represent what? This diagram will represent your, let me write here, P, Q and R. So this diagram represent Y expression. This diagram will represent your Y expression, whereas this is representing X. Now let us go to the Z one. Okay. Now for Z, I have written here, but you can just consider from this side because now it has been highlighted. So it is Z is equal to Q union PC, where here I have already written, as because of diagram it has been covered. So let us see from the left hand side, Z is equal to what? Q union P raised to C, that is your complementary of P. So let us again draw small diagrams of all these individual first set. Okay, we'll see individually like we have seen for Y. So Z, let us first start with Q union PC. So Q union PC will be what? Let me show it in this fashion, small diagram. Q and P, suppose these are two. This is your Q and this is your P. Now when they are say union of PC, means the Q whole set, let me show with the reded one, Q whole set and P raised to C, that is complementary of P will be what? The whole part other than P set. The whole part other than P set which is in the universe. So this will represent my first thing, that is Q union P complement. The next is what? P union R. Let us represent P union R. P union R will be your P set and R set, but they are saying union, so it will be represent the whole, both P and R together. Okay, P and R. So this is my P and this is my R. The next is P union Q. So P union Q, again it will be same like P union R. So P union Q. So it will represent both P as well as your R. Q, sorry. P and Q both. So this is P and Q both. Okay. The next is intersection of P, means this will intersect with P, that indicates the whole P. If there is P here, the complete P will be present there. Okay. So this is P. The last one is what? Last one it has hidden. So let us look here. Last part is what? P complement union R. So P complement union R, I can write it, I can show in the Venn diagram like this. Suppose this is P and this is R. Then what we know, P complement means other than P the whole part, correct? Other than P the whole part in the universe, that is this. And union of R means we will consider the R circle also, R set also. Okay, these are set. So if this is R set, this is my R set and this is my P set. So this way you are going to show each and every part of Z. Now we are going to what? See the middle part, that is this Q union P complement is intersecting with P union R. So here you have to show intersection, then again intersection, then again intersection, intersection. So intersection of all these diagrams. What it will indicate? We have to draw let me draw it in a bigger way so that we can represent all these diagrams together. Okay, it is simply PQR. There are only 3 sets from all these we can see. So there is P, there is Q and there is R, correct? There are 3 circles. Now what they have said that all these 3 diagrams, if they intersect, which is the exact intersecting point? Let me show it again. I'll draw it in a proper way. So which is the exact intersection of all these diagrams? Okay, suppose this is PQR. Let me write this is P, Q and R. If all these red shaded parts, if I try to draw it here, the exact point which will have intersection of all these red shaded part will be actually only this part which will intersect all the 3, means intersection will be exactly the center part. Okay, intersection will be, because all will intersect with each other and you are going to get this intersection part, exactly this intersection part. And this represent what? It is same like X. You can see here X was also the center part which was intersecting, and after intersecting all these diagrams also you are going to get the same portion which is going to be shaded. Okay, so from this we can say that X is exactly equal to Z. X expression is exactly equal to Z. That's the reason why your answer which would be there is C. C is the correct option, where only X and Z represent the same set. Followed, students? So this way you can solve this using Venn diagram. The set theory can be solved using Venn diagram. So option C is the correct option. Let us go to the next one. Consider the following order strings of pebbles of 3 colors: green, blue and red. So they have given us 3 necklace, we can say, or strings which are having these pebbles. Now which 2 of them are giving you the identical necklace prepared by making them first pebble and the last pebble together? So what we have to do, basically we have to join these 2 pebbles which are first and last. Okay, and let us see which of the 2 will which will be similar one, or will show identical necklace, whether X, Y, Z, out of them which 2 are going to be identical. So whether X, Y is identical, Y, Z is identical, X, Z is identical, or none of them are identical. Let us find. So one by one, let me show. First one is my X1 which I have converted into a necklace. So see here, there are 2 green, you can find here 2 green, I'll highlight it, 2 green, then blue, okay, blue, then what it is, red, red, then blue, there is blue, then 2 red, so 2 red, then 2 blue and red. Got it? This way you can see the X is forming a necklace. Now let us go for Y. Let us go for Y. Now this is my Y, where first is green. So let us see, this is green, then blue, blue, then 2 red, so 2 red, then there is blue, blue, red, red, then 2 blue, red and green, red and green. So this represents your Y necklace. Okay, now Z necklace, let us see Z necklace. For Z necklace, the first one is what? You can see here red. So let us start with red. This is your red, correct? This is your red. Then there are two blues, then red. Okay, there is red. Then there are two greens. So I think this should have been red, then two blue. Okay, red, then two blue. Then there is one red and two green. Okay, this way we are going to go it. Let me show it this way. Let us start from this ball. Okay, red, then there is two blue. Okay, red, two blue, two blues. Then there is red, that is this red color pebble. Then there are two greens. So two greens. Then there is a blue. Then there is a red. Again blue and red. So the starting point was this. Okay, I've shown you the starting point. Here the starting point was this for Y, and here the starting point is this green. It is going this way, anti-clockwise way. Here it is going this way, and here it is going this way. Okay, so you will find whatever letters they have given here or the color of pebbles they have given, we have seen the arrangement. Now if you see among these three, which two are identical, let us find out. For example, there are two green. Yes, there are two green here also in Y, correct? Then there is red, next is red, so here there is a red, green, then red. After red there are two blues. Yes, there are two blues. But after blues, if you see here, after blue there is a red, only one red. Whereas here after two blue there are two red. Means this cannot be this is not the correct one, correct? So let me rub. X and Y are not identical. X and Y are not identical, correct? Not identical. Whereas X and Z, let us see. X and Z or X and Z, let us see whether they are identical. Now let us start from these two blue pebbles. Now there are two blue pebbles. Here there are two blue pebbles. Then there are two red on the clock side. So there are two red. After two red, there is one blue. There is one blue. Then there is one red. Yes, there is one red. After red, there is blue. There is blue. Then two green. Two green, then red, then red. So here it is easily identified that X and Z are same necklace. Okay, X and, so what it indicates, your X and Z are identical. X and Z are identical. So what is your answer? Answer is C. C indicates that these two necklaces are identical. Okay. Now as I'm showing you on video, so I have taken the colors. You can even write the same letters here and see. Okay, green, whatever G, R, B you can write, and you can just attach them like a necklace and try to find out. So let us see the next one. The average weight of 25 children sitting in a boat. So there is a boat. Okay, and in that boat what they are saying, suppose this is a boat, and in that boat there are 25 children sitting. So let us suppose these are 25 children sitting here. Okay, like this. So average weight of the children is 22 kg they are saying. And how many children are there? 25 children are there. 25 children are there sitting in a boat, and their average weight is 22 kg. And what next they are saying? The average weight of the 25 children and one paddler. So there will be a paddler who will be paddling, and the average weight will be 24 along with the paddler. Okay, so let us find out what is the weight of the paddler in kg. So first thing what you will do, let the paddler's weight be x kg. We don't know what is the weight of the paddler, so let us consider it as x kg. Now the total weight of 25 children will be how much? as they have given the average, they have given us average is 22, so it is simple, it is 25 into 22. Okay, 25 into 22 will become how much? If you multiply it, it comes out to be 550 kg. 550 kg. The next is what? Total weight of 25 children and one paddler. So the total weight of 25 children plus one paddler will be equal to how much? It is 25 plus 1, okay, into 24, because 24 they have given the average weight or with along with the paddler, average with along with the paddler. So it will be into 24. So 25 plus 1, because one paddler, 25 children and one paddler. Let me show the paddler here with red color. Okay, he is a paddler who is paddling. So this paddler will be added into those 25 children. That means 26 into 24, which comes out to be 700 and okay, how much it will be? We have to calculate 624 kg. It comes out to be 624 kg if you multiply it. Then the last part, what we will have? We'll have weight of the paddler. Okay, weight of the paddler will be simply what? It will be 624 minus 550, because this is weight of the pad along with the paddler and this is without paddler, so you have to subtract it, and it comes out to be 74 kg. So your answer is A. Your answer is A. Okay, 74 kg is the answer. So this way you have to solve this question. Now, Dayanand planted sugarcane in 1/3 of the farm, groundnuts in 1/4 of his farm, and remaining area, that is 25 acres, he is planting jawar. So let us see. This is what is given, that this is sugarcane. Sugarcane, I have shown it with green. This is your groundnut, which is 1/4, and remaining is your jawar. Okay, this is 25 acres is jawar. So I have represented the farm. Let us say that this whole farm area is x acres. X acres. Okay, so what it will be? Let the total area be x acre and the area planted for sugar can be 1/3 x and 1/4 x, correct? So we can represent it as in this fashion: 1 upon 1/3 x plus 1/4 x will be equal to 7 x upon 12. It is simply what we have done. We have taken the LCM and we have done by cross multiplying. So 4x plus 3x upon 12 will be 7x upon 12. So 7x upon 12 represent only this much area. That is, I can show here. Yeah, this area represents 7x. That is total sugarcane and groundnut. Total represents 7x upon 12. Okay. So the total area is how much? X acre. So x acre, what we have to do now? Next part, we are going to take total add. X acres will be equal to, x acre is nothing but 25 plus 7x upon 12, correct? Because 7x upon 12 indicates what? Sum of jawar and sugar cane and groundnut. Whereas the total will be with that jawar, which is 25 acres, they are already given us. So x, that is total acre, should be 25 plus the area of sugarcane and groundnut. So let us solve this. It is very simple. What you are going to do is, you are going to solve this in a simply now what we will be doing, we are going to just multiply, and first of all we will try to bring x together. Okay, x terms together. So next thing what I'll do is, I'll bring x. Now when 7x upon 12, if I take it on the other side, it will be this way, is equal to 25. Now let us take LCM and solve it. So here x upon 1, nothing is there, means x upon 1. So it will be 12, then 12x minus 7x is equal to 25, correct? So let me have a partition here so that I can solve the remaining part. So it is 12x minus 7x. 12x minus 7x is how much? It will be 5x. 5x upon 12 is equal to 25. Therefore, it will be 5x should be equal to 25 into 12. Simply cross multiply, okay? 12 I have taken on the other side, it will go and multiply. The next part will be x is equal to 25 into 12 upon 5. It is simple mathematics. What we will be doing? 5 ones are 5 5s are 25. 5 into 12 is 60. Correct, students? X is equal to 60 acres. So this is your answer. 60 acres. That is option B. Option B is the correct option. So this way you will be solving your fourth question, which is asked in December 2020. Next one is, what sum is to be invested for 2 years at 14% rate of interest compounded annually to grow to 5458.32. So this question is basically on our compound interest. So what you have to do, you should know the formula of compound interest. It is very simple. What is the formula of compound interest? First of all, we will write down the given things. Final amount is given to us, that is 5458.32. Tenure is given, the time is given, it is 2 years. Rate of interest is given 14%. Now let us write the formula. Amount, as we know that A is equal to how much? A amount is equal to P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N, or time also you can write. So here amount is given to us. How much is the amount? Amount is given as 5458.32, which is equal to P into bracket 1 plus rate of interest is 14 upon 100 raised to N is 2. That is time is 2 years. Okay. So let us simplify it. Simply it will be cross multiply 100 plus 14 is 114 upon 100 raised to 2, and the amount is given in decimal. So what we will be doing, as we are not allowed to use the calculator, we will try to round off these figures. Okay, these numbers will try to round off. Now instead of 5400, let us take it as 5500. Okay students, try to round off it so that it will be easy for you to calculate. Now for this, what we can do is 114 we can take it as 115. Let us slightly round off it and try to see whether we can get the orally we can solve these such type of questions. So 100, and why I'm taking 115, because the multiplication of the numbers ending with 5 is very easy. We can do it very easily. I'll show you a trick also. For example, 115 into 115 multiplication is so simple. Whenever there is a number which is ending with 5, first of all you will write 25, and then instead of multiplying this, what you can do is 11 into, because the next number is 11, so 11 into next number to 11 is 12, so multiply 11 into 12. So you will find when you multiply 11 into 12, it comes out to be 132. 2 ones are 2, then 2 ones are 2, and you can just cross multiply and find out. Very simple it is. So what you get, why I have taken 12 here, because in the multiplication of numbers which is ending with 5, the next number we have to consider, okay, and multiply it and see. So it is 1 3 2, whatever is the answer we get, we write it in front of that 25. Okay, and this way, so this way we actually solve a multiplication ending with 5. Okay, students. So this is a trick. For example, if you want to see, I'll show one more. 25 into 25, if you want to multiply, many of you must be knowing the square of 25, but let me show it how it is to be done. 5 into 5 is, you know, it is 25. Always you write this 25 square can be written in simple way. Write down 5 square, that is last digit square, that is 25. Then 2, the next digit number is 2, so the next digit to 2 is what? 3. 2 into 3, so it becomes 6. So simply write 6 here. So 625, and you must be knowing 25 square is 625. So this is a small trick how you can find the square of the numbers ending with 5. So 115 square becomes how much? It becomes 13225. Okay, 13225. So let us solve the next part. Now what we have done, we have tried to take all the numbers which we can easily solve without wasting much time. Okay, we have round up the number and we will try to solve it. Now what we have done, we have round up this number, that is amount number. We have taken it 500 and 5500. Now we multiplied 115 into 115, which is nothing but how much we got? 13225. And if you see the denominator, it will have 4 zeros, correct? 100 into 100 means 4 zeros will be there. 1 2 3 4. Now simply what you will do, let us cross multiply this, and P will be equal to 5500 into 10,000 divided by 13225, correct? 13225. Now simply what you will be doing, if you round off all these numbers and try to remove, see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So basically what we are going to do, there are 3 digits. If you have converted them into digit, it would have been, we have to just divided by 13. So what we are doing, we are trying to remove, we are again round offing this number. Try to make it more simple. Whenever there is no calculator and we are doing it without calculator, this way we have to do. What we are going to do, we will try to bring the denominator as 13. So if you want to bring the denominator as 13, you have to remove these last 3 digits, correct? And how I can do, because there are zeros, so I'll remove 3 zeros. This 3 zeros and this I'll remove. I'll consider them as zeros. So I'll cut them. So what is left then? This digit will be left. That is 5500, 55,000 divided by 13. Got it? What I did? I considered these 2 to 5 as zeros. Again, what I've done, I've round off. And now there is a simple thing which is left, which you can just divide and calculate. 13 ones are 13, 13 fours are, okay. So it will be 4200, 4200. Followed? So this, if you divide and see, it will come near to 4200. So this is your answer. That is your answer is C. So without calculator also we have, we try to solve the example which is given in decimals. Okay. So this is a trick which you should apply. Don't get stuck while solving such numericals where there are decimals. You can just round off those numbers and try to solve them. Next one is Next one is, while entering into the train, Anil was ahead of Sham. So you have to give the correct order of entering the train. Let us see. So what is the first one? Anil enters. Okay, who is ahead of Sham? So let us show Sham behind Anil. Then who is ahead of Kiran? That means Sham is ahead of Kiran. So this way we can show. Then behind Shweta. Okay, Anil is behind Shweta. So Shweta is in front, then Anil, then Sham, and then Kiran. So let us see which is the correct option. The option C is the correct option. where Shweta is in front, then Anil, then Sham, and then Kiran. Very simple it was. Next one. If this is, if you see the question, it is just your alphabetical decoding question. So first of all, you should have the alphabets written A, B, C, D. Okay. And what you can do is you can decode it. So what is the decoding they have given? They have given that LONQ is JMLO. So L indicates J, and where is J? It is just one letter behind. Keeping gap of one letter, it is behind. Then O and M, what is the difference between O and M? It is same, one letter behind. Okay, so O and M. That means it is N and L. Again, N and L, it is one letter we are jumping, leaving one letter, we are jumping to the next one. Similarly, Q and O also the same way. Q and O is also jumping one letter behind. Okay, so this way, one letter, leaving one letter, the letters are jumping while decoding. So let us find for what they have asked us. They have asked us G, D, G, D, J, M. G, D, J, M. Correct? So G, one letter behind if you jump. Let me show with this color. G, if you jump one letter behind, it is E. So let me write E. Then what? D. D, if you jump one letter behind, leaving one letter gap, it will be B. Okay, so if you see in the option, the first option only I can see EB is given. So the correct option will be the first one, correct? But let us solve the next two codes also, which they are given. J is what? J. So one letter if you go behind, jumping, leaving one letter, it is H. And M will go to K. So this code is same like A, which option they have given. So your option A is the correct option. Now the next one is, which of the following is the correct description for the statement given below? The statements are given, all animals die. So what they have given? All animals die. Second option they have given is, human beings are animals. Okay, human beings are animals. Every animal will die. So what we are doing here, where we are trying to inference is there. From first statement and second statement, we are trying to infer and say that every human being die. So the correct option here is B. The correct option is B. Inference it is. Giving the inference, we are trying to show that these three statements we can correlate them. Now the next one is, which of the following diagram shows the correct relationship among the three terms? Woman, sister and mother. This question many a times they ask, correct? So here there are three relations they have given us. One is woman. So if you see the Venn diagrams, okay, here all are females, correct? All these three are females. First woman, then sister and mother. So the set where sisters are there may be mothers, but they are women. The sisters are women, mothers are also women, but all sisters cannot be women. All sisters cannot be mothers, correct? So according to this, if you try to correlate, option B is the correct option. Option B is the correct option. How? Suppose this bigger circle represents woman, then sisters, one circle will represent sisters, and the other circle will represent what? Mothers. Now as few mothers may be sisters, or few sisters may be mothers, but all sisters may not be mothers. That's why this is the correct representation of the diagram. B is the correct representation of the diagram. Correct? Now let us go to the next one. That is the last question of this video, part 1. Next video also will be uploaded soon. Which of the following is or are valid conclusion based on the statement given below? The statements are given, all players are aggressive and some politicians are aggressive. Now if you see statement 1 and statement 2, both are not correlated because they are saying all players are aggressive, some politicians are aggressive. Okay, then what is the conclusion? Some politicians are not aggressive, some players are politicians. So here if you see, neither the statements are correlating with each other. Conclusions are not correlating with the given statements. That means your option D is the correct option. Neither of them, neither one nor two. The conclusions are not correlating with the given statements. So that's all for today's video. That is part 1. Stay tuned with ChemONotes. Okay. And thank you for watching ChemONotes. Watch other videos which I have already uploaded for part 1, part 2, part 3 for March 2023. I've solved the paper 1, similarly solved paper 1 for April 2024, and even September 2021 also you can find the solved paper for paper 1 offset exam. Then other students who are going to appear for chemical science, you can find the videos of chemical reactions, okay, name reactions. So on the playlist, please share, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notification. Stay tuned with the ChemONotes. Thank you. Happy learning.